Welcome back to Everything Whiskey. I'm Callum.
I'm Sam.
And today we're having a look at the Knob Creek Rye.
Alrighty, so Knob Creek Rye, we've had the Knob Creek Bourbon, the 50.
Did we ever review that?
I have no idea. I don't know. If we haven't, we will. Jeez. Oh, I remember this one. It doesn't like you know how makers like it just pulls a strip and you can still pull off the top. This one just crumbles. So we've had the regular bourbon. This one, the rye, is a high corn percentage rye, so it's going to be good for those people exactly like us who are into ryes that are high corn and kind of like hit that passing transitional phase between a bourbon to a rye. And high proof, so 50%. Small batch, patiently aged, it says. I believe it's minimum 4%. for age. Alrighty, so small batch, patiently aged, 4 years old minimum, and I believe they use barrels. They include barrels of up to 9 years, so there's going to be some complexity, a decent amount for a bourbon, rye, but same climate as bourbon anyway, which is what I'm referring to. So we'll see how we go. I don't know, we've been hit or miss with ryes. What was that? The Manhattan one was a bizarre rye.
Yeah. I just stuck my nose in that and the alcohol burn got to my nose as well.
We just had a 58%.
Yeah, but I didn't shove my nose right in the glass of that one. I did that.
Definitely smells like rye, but I'm definitely getting that bourbon impact. It's like maize. That's corn, isn't it? Maize. It's like the ground up corn. It's got that sweet, dry kind of note, but it's also got like the wet wood and more of that. Was it herbaceousness? You know, herbal notes. It's got like more green notes, more kind of like those sharper, like cardamom, green. I don't know, just like sappiness that you get with ryes.
The spices are really nice.
Green tea and stuff. It's nice. I think the nose is nice.
It smells like a bourbon though.
It smells like a high rye bourbon. Like I reckon Booker's is like not far off this.
Yeah.
On the nose. It's definitely deeper with like the brown notes, like the darker notes.
Yeah.
Brown sugary notes, and this is deeper with the greener, brighter notes, but they're like still not too far, you know. The rye shows up more on the palate, but it's still like
I really like that.
That's really good. It's really easy going. The
sweet,
proof,
but it's not simple as well.
The proof is like, I guess again, just as a disclaimer, we did just have a 58% Isla, so what I'm about to say, you might be able to take back to that. But I think for me right now at least, it's not tasting high proof. Like the 50 doesn't taste like a 50, it just tastes like a densely flavored 40%er. Like, you know, like it's not hot and burny or anything. It's just, I don't know, the flavor's just nicely condensed.
No.
What? You're gonna tell it?
It's not hot, but I wouldn't say it's a 40%. I'd say
I'm not getting the burn or anything.
Even on the nose, I can notice that it's not 40%.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, it does not burn me anywhere near like a 50%. Like, it just doesn't have that heat behind it.
The 50% doesn't normally burn you.
No, but it's got like a heat behind it.
This has got heat.
I don't reckon. I reckon this is really, really smooth. Like, it's not fighting at all.
Yeah, I reckon it's smooth, but the heat is like, it's not overwhelming. Does the character in the whiskey actually stand up?
It's literally probably just because we just had the 58%. But for me, this is like really easy going.
Yeah, I mean it's nice.
The exact same notes. I'm getting like, cardamom pods, right? They're those like kind of green weird
when you
seeds.
bite into them, they're
they're like kind of explosion of like that. Yeah. I'm getting that definitely.
I'm getting cinnamon. I'm getting like an Indian curry kind of spice, like cinnamon.
We do say
star
that,
anise,
but like without like I'm not getting any turmeric or anything like that. I'm not getting any of the like missing, any of the. I don't know, the actual sauce or anything. It's just the spices you add.
This is like more. This is developing more in the glass as well, I reckon.
I like this a lot. This is a very good. How much was it? It was like $80 in Australia.
Yeah. It's pretty good as well.
You're gonna be able to get that for like $30-40 in America. I would think. I would assume. So like, it's a damn good rye for that for that price and that percentage and stuff, I like this a lot. I really like the Knob Creek bourbon as well.
Knob Creek just does good stuff.
Yeah, in general. So I'm just glad that this is also following that same route, even though we're not like traditionally big rye people. I was gonna not compare, but like we mentioned Booker's before, and I was gonna say again, maybe like Baker's, because for me Baker's is like quite spicy as well. It's got more peppery notes and stuff. But remember that the Knob Creek is part of the whole. It's the sibling kind of thing. I think it's the Booker No line. Part of I think it's Jim Beam.
Yeah,
like owns it all and stuff. But it's a line of their premium stuff that Jim Beam does. Booker's, Baker's, and Basil Hayden's, then Knob Creek, in descending order of not necessarily quality but pricing, and rarity. So I don't know. I'd have to buy all of them at once. We should actually do that, like the Booker No lineup, and buy and taste it and see which one we just prefer based off preference without. Because I normally like Booker's the most. Baker's is like a very close second.
I mean, we have them, whatever.
Did not like the Basil Hayden's at all. I thought it was dry and boring.
I think we have them all. So if you want to see it, let us know.
Do we? Oh yeah, we do.
We have all of them.
We might have to rebuy Baker's. I don't know.
Yeah,
we need
I don't know. Oh yeah, Baker's nearly finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll rebuy Baker's.
Yeah.
Because they've got a new bottle as well. So
they've got a new bottle and it looks cool. So
we have the old wine bottle one, which is cool for.
Yeah. Just, I guess.
I don't know why, but
it's cool.
It's cool to have.
It's cool. Anyway, rambling on with this episode. Flavor-wise, I'm definitely getting same on the nose, just high rye bourbon or, high bourbon rye. It's going to be really nice and sweet. It's got the nice caramel notes and got really nice raw green kind of spices and a little bit of sappy bitterness.
Yep.
But also some red apples and stuff like that. I'm getting even some green grapes and stuff in there. Toasted oats, like the cinnamon oat crunch kind of thing you get. There's a lot of really good notes in this. The only thing with rye is when it gets too green and it turns into some weird goddamn animal. Like, I don't know if, the Hudson rye review we did recently, that freaked us out. There were some weird notes that I've never gotten in whiskey before, and I don't know if that's just because it's them, it's what they do and whatever, or if it was because it was high rye, because I feel like that was kind of a similar experience I got with the Wild Turkey rye, when we first had it, it was our second ever whiskey we had, and that was not okay for us.
Just freaked us out a lot,
but we'll have to do that soon anyway.
Yep.
But let us know what you think of the Booker's, the Knob Creek Rye. If you liked it, if you didn't, and where you think it stacks up in regards to the whole lineup with the Booker No line. Either way, if you like this episode, leave us a like. If you want to see future episodes from us, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. If you do, we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.